Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Stoneblock 2. So I took some time to do some grinding off screen in several hours, and I automated a few things, but I tried not to make too many changes. The biggest change is we now have down here a storage facility to be proud of. If I can fall down without dying, and unfortunately I kind of need the something like a jetpack to even get here. So we have drawers for days. This is theoretically the biggest drawer system you could make in a 2D point. We're at 25 positive, we go down to 1 positive, so 12 up and 12 down, or maybe, and this one controller holds all of this. Unfortunately, there's no interface or anything here, so anything that goes in here, and I don't know even where I put the redstone and the wheat, it probably was either a cardinal direction up or right or left. And so there's a lot of anything that goes in here via hopper, which is on the back side of this, is just gonna stay here until we can build something bigger. Well, an interface for it. Meanwhile, for the most part, I got this in the right direction, but there's this weird glitch that if you use the crescent hammer, it'll disappear from your inventory. Then if you put something in the inventory slot that's supposed to be in there, it'll return. I assume this is because the drawer mod and the crescent hammer mod are interacting in ways that they're not designed to be. So it should be pretty impressive, and it's been tested out. This cooked apple on the right is actually on the far left down there, and things will just fill in via the hopper automatically. The next part of this, the next point I want to get to is to have all of this facing the right direction, and then I will use the diamond wand, if I had some drawers in here, to replace 12 in this direction. So a lot more mining would have to happen. Once you put a drawer in front of a drawer, of course, you can't really see it, nor am I 100% sure that all of these items actually need as much storage as what a basic drawer would be able to hold. If we look at the amount of what a basic drawer can hold, 32 stacks. So 32 times 64 is a decent amount. And if I was gonna get really crazy, and I think that would be too much, I'd try to put diamond upgrades on all of these so they have hold a lot more. I don't know if that's really where this should go. Frankly, it probably isn't. Also, when you're using the crescent hammer, you can't have the torches in your hand, or it just that too interferes with things. I'm a little afraid of darkness, because I don't want to spawn anything in this area. So I want to make sure everything is lit up as well as possible. And let's see. It kind of doesn't matter if it's dark. Yep. see, there's a skeleton. A baby skeleton. My only hope is to like eat this and run backwards. Come on. Come on. Ah. I swear that's the first time I've died. No, actually it isn't. The exact same thing basically happened in the process. I was doing a lot of jumping, certainly, and that caused me... There you go, that's dead. A lot of jumping happened, so because of that, I would take damage, and then there were a couple times where that led to my premature death also. Although maybe arguably very mature death. Because maybe I deserved it for being less than cautious. I don't think we'll be needing the wand for a while. Although, you know what, we might be using that. I got some grains of infinity. I held off on using that. And let's take some stone. And I don't know if we're going to use the chicken stick anytime soon. Guess we can set ourselves there. And I guess it doesn't really matter if this is dirt. Eventually all of this is going to be worked out, and this will just be a giant box. Oh yeah, I wanted to come over here very specifically to make sure there were lit up areas. Yeah, and I'll have to light both sides and possibly the middle. I guess I won't really have to light the middle of this. So that leaves us with just this platform that we're gonna have to... We have the roost collector here. The roost collector only goes I think even shorter distance on roosts, so we're gonna have to make a bunch of roosts and fill in this, and we'll do a lot of trips back and forth to fill out as big of a roost as possible, and so we can use our chickens. I'm not 100% sure. I decided to change this to a furnace generator and give it blocks of charcoal. Honestly, it doesn't need that much charcoal. It's really slow going, this furnace generator. Our grinder is working a little bit better, and it has given us 2 ender pearls. The question before we go hog wild with it and decide to make make balloon teleporters on them is I don't know why those were there. We need to see if we can make a ender pearl chicken or a ender pearl seed. Spawn endermite. Let's see. I guess I don't want to go any further than this. Ender pearl chicken would be a netherwart chicken and a diamond chicken, so that's really far away in our progress. and ender pouch would probably be nice, because then I wouldn't need to hold on to other things. Indarium chicken. See, what I'm trying to find is if there's like an ender seed, because that could be enderman seeds. Enderman seeds would require enderman chunks, which would require tier 4 mob chunk, which would require tier 1 mob chunk, tier 2 mob chunks, tier 1 mob chunks, which would be a zombie chunk. And geez, how do you get a zombie chunk? Rotten flesh with a tier 1 mob chunk. Wait a minute. Isn't that going in circles then? Interesting. Tier chunk. Tier 1 mob chunk. Zombie chunk. And I can't make a zombie chunk. So maybe I can't do that at all, is what the game is trying to imply to me. But until we can figure out the best use for that, ender pearls are just gonna stay in that area, and this will just turn into bone meal. And these seeds, we've made a decent amount of progress on the chickens, and now I'm trying to get my bone white chickens up. We've got our redstone chickens producing redstone. We've got our nether quartz chickens producing nether quartz. As a large amount of nether quartz that we now have, so I don't think we really have a issue with those. Yeah, we're in a really good position. Now, I built a tier 3 crafter, another one, to make these well, to make the basic drawers, and make chests and make oak planks, and that worked pretty well. So what I needed to do now, and I'm gonna just leave this here as something we're gonna use whenever we need to build extra things, is we need to have it make roosts, so we can speed all of that up. Roost requires, let's see, hay bales, which requires hay or wheat, and we didn't pick up any of that. So wheat, at that level we're barely even going to use this. Right. Wheat to hay bale, and let's see, apply. I'm trying to do this backwards, and so I'm gonna take some wheat, take this, and click this to forget, and take that to remember. Although I probably just need to keep my output clear. Alright, so now the next thing, now that we have some hay bales, is we would need, well, it's just oak wood planks. Okay, so that's easy enough. Take these same oak wood planks and take them and put them here, here, and then place this here, here, and here, and we want to place this here. Let's see, forget this. Now I've done this wrong slightly, and apply. That's all we kind of needed, but we need to go back here and keep this internal. Apply, and let's see, if I had some more wheat, this should work. So yeah, that just made a basic drawer, and that's fine and all, and there's no real way to remove this stuff unless double click. Yeah, and I'm not really sure how to get rid of this. So like I could get rid of the basic drawer programming, but I'm not sure I really want to. So like we need to make a roost for real, which we can do over here, and then I guess we place this here and then click remember, and then that way there will always be room for at least roosts. Bone meal. I guess bone meal will save the day. Do we have any other piles of bone meal that might be useful? I'm also going to take this glass, or some of this glass. I don't need a lot of it, but I want to hold on to some in case I want to get artsy. So yeah, 24 pieces. Okay, so bone meal it is. While we're here, also we have nether quartz red and blue chickens, and seeing how fast this produces red nether quartz, I don't need this other chicken, which means I can put it in our improved chicken cooker system that I have built. So we have the ultimate furnace, which very quickly cooks the chickens and the cooked chickens. It puts it in this drying rack, which very slowly dries it into leather. This is a hopper barrel. This is a hopper barrel. Everything works. Everything is great. Did I change anything else? I'm pretty sure people saw me put the log chicken here. We did this chicken a long time ago. We need to make a secondary chicken breeder so that I can work on something else. I have no idea where these items are coming from. I figured out a way to make obsidian automatically. Just trap some water at the top, let the lava fill into the stone barrel, and ever so slowly as it's being generated, it'll fill this barrel up and when it makes a solid brick of obsidian, it comes out. Which then this here, I put a coal generator, and I think I did that on screen too, and for the most part things are working their way through this, but every now and then I do have to come in here, and what I'll do is I'll just, if I think something might cook, I'll put it here. If it's already in ore chunks, I can put it in the output here. Skystone does not turn into anything at all, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that. Wub gems, I think there might be something more to that. Is there somebody near me? No, that's just the mob grinder. It's been so incredibly quiet, I guess, because of that fact alone, is that there's really nothing going on as far as mobs. And charcoal, I'm trying to turn into blocks of charcoal if we can get away with that. And let's see, try and take out the things that I know won't cook. Let's see, flux, crystals. I probably need to do something to get rid of these crystals, or figure out what they're for even. I don't think lapis is really an issue. Gunpowder won't cook. We'll take that. Got some bone blocks, which means more stuff. Let's see. Black of lapis lazuli. Probably need to do something with that. And certainly there is an argument to be made that maybe I should put some stuff in compacting drawers. But I don't think the game would even run very well if I did that, honestly. Source quartz blocks. Interesting. And glowstone and gold ore chunks. Let's see. Yeah, I managed to crash the game. Does Certus quartz? Perhaps, I guess maybe the Certus quartz crystals that do turn into blocks. Let's see if we can get that to work. Right. Alright. Well, I'm gonna replace osmium then. The problem with these crafters is they don't work well. Hey, do source quartz blocks actually melt though? No. So that's totally pointless. So, oops on that. Do I have any osmium? Yes. So like, put that back. So I could compact source quartz. And just keep on trying to take as much as we can. That. And yeah, just take this. Take this. We'll get that later. Take this stuff. And yeah, gunpowder, 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 glowstone, source quartz blocks, and bone blocks. The rest of this stuff should work. And that means our system should be clean. Bone blocks. I'm gonna come over here and turn into bone meal. Also made a diamond wand, in case anybody was wondering. So wheat is what we need. There's probably a way to automate this a little bit, but honestly, I don't know if I'm ever gonna have such a ridiculous amount of bone meal that makes sense. But I think there probably is also a point here where we're gonna have to think about increasing the size of the farm. It really is going to come down to whether or not we run into a point where there's other kinds of farmable items. Because if there is, and it's giving us resources, that's great. If there isn't, then alright, it's 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3. Alright. So put the 4, 3, 3 there. Then we have a 3, 3, 3 that can replace that. And that. Then put these chickens in the cooker. I'm back to eating apples. Alright. So we got all that wheat. Means we can put this here. That means it can make hay bales. So why is it not like, why is it not outputting? It seems like keep one. No, all should be in this case. Maybe we need to forget that so that we can take a roost and place it there. So we remember there. Let's see. I don't understand. Hay bales and then this. All of these going internal. There's really no reason to keep one. So what do I need to put something here? I could put something, certainly. What do I want to do? I guess what we'll do here is we'll make a recipe that makes logs again. There we go. And there's 3 roosts. Now, 4 roosts. And that's kind of the best we can do right now. So I just programmed the wrong thing. I need to program something else. So, first experiment is we'll go in here and we'll place our nether quartz chicken. I believe this is wireless. So, theoretically, we could put this anywhere, and as long as it's within its range, it could collect. And that means if we put a hopper here, here, go back the 8 to 12 blocks I think it can reach, and then build a big square of roosts around it, it could collect all those. The problem is this roost collector is no good. It just isn't. It's slow as can be, and it's annoying because of it. And so as soon as we get item pipes, it will be our goal to use those instead. Let's see. If I put this here and put in the lapis chicken, let's go back over here and see if that collects lapis. No. So yes, the lapis chicken is not being seen from the distance of 12 in any direction. It's also not being seen from 11. So, knowing that, darn it, let's skip 1, go here, and see if it is seen at 9. No. Second chance for this to actually end up in my inventory. Nope, they both fell. Well, down we go. I guess I'm kind of loving the bag. There's definitely, I think, gonna be a point where I need to quit doing that or I'm gonna actually kill myself. Let's see. I need to make a bag that is actually just cobblestone, I think. And let's go up here. And it decided we are facing what would be the west direction. Decided to go west. Just straight west to hold nether quartz. Again though, this is all just deep storage. So we got that glass. I need to repair my items too. We'll take that. I'm gonna also go ahead and take all this redstone because it doesn't, well actually we're gonna get a redstone chicken pretty quickly in here, so unless I am going to act crazy and try and organize this stuff, there's no reason for... Alright, no. Definitely don't hold on to my glass, though. I think it's actually relatively easy to make a clearer glass that would probably be helpful. Did we get the roosts? Yes, that was the important thing. Back up here, and then here, and then down. Alright. So we'll skip another one. You can see in that brief journey, it produced quite a bit. So the roost is still not collecting things. I'm gonna stick it right next to it just to see. Diagonal seems to work, at least for the drawers. So you do get a square experience, and not what you would guess is a... Right, I'm gonna hold shift. Actually I had to use shift here when I was building, so I'm standing as close to the edge as possible without falling off. Once we have the outlines here, we can start to fill in the roosts. And yeah, you can kind of tell this is going to be a much smaller box. Still not picking up lapis lazuli. Interesting. Shift, walk here. Once we get the measurements right, guess I could put the red chicken in here and we can see. Yes, red chicken is collecting, blue chicken is not. So again, this is stuff that is in the website and Tinker's Constructs, Wikipedia, Feed the Beast, Wikipedia stuff, sure, but in the game itself, you're just left having to figure it out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty small. So to save myself some frustration, I'm gonna put this here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And put in this chicken. Wow. Still not getting it. Seems like it doesn't look very high either. So I may be even more limited than I thought I was going to be. There can only, I think, be one controller per these also, so while I might theoretically be able to build some giant system of a bunch of roost collectors, it's... Alright, finally it is getting it. Gonna take the red out and stick it back in there. And let's see, just make sure it wasn't collecting the red. Yeah, okay, it wasn't. Well, that's pretty limited. Did I get the red chickens? No, I don't think I did. There we go. So then, if this only is looking 2 above, if I go 1, 2, 3 below, let's see if it gets that. Nope, it's not getting that. Man, just full of stuff. Nether quartz chicken. If it can't even get as far as I would like it to get, yeah, it's not even getting the nether quartz chicken here. I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, compress some lapis lazuli. That way we can make some space and vein mine this. Oh, this is totally not worth vein mining. My tools seem to get slower and slower as their durability goes down. I've definitely noticed that it seems to kind of randomize. Alright. Next test. We know this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That should work. It will. Let's see, we're missing a chicken somewhere. Our pet rock decided to go down this area. Let's come over here and toss some stuff. I never thought I'd be tossing nether quartz. Right. So nether... Seriously? Are you not finding the nether quartz? Yes, you are. You're just incredibly slow. Incredibly slow. So the ruse collector doesn't really even make sense. Like, and it apparently only goes 3 blocks up. So take this roost, toss that. Take this 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 on this side. Put this chicken in there. Is it getting red? Yes, it is. So I could make a box on the back side of this full of chickens, and I can do a few things, but not a lot. Like, I want a little bit of room in any of these builds, just so it doesn't feel so incredibly cramped. Take that out. And yeah, all of this. Whoa, clear up. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. And do this. Man, still feels so quiet. And see, this wall just ends here. And I dug over this way, I think, as an experiment. Eventually it will end. 2. So 1, 2. Puts this right here. So that's where that would be. So more roosts, more chickens, fill out this. I need to fill out this area. And once I have, if we really are going down the route of having a chicken for like every type of items, that's gonna be wonky. That's gonna be real weird. And there's definitely not enough room for everything. But I guess the good news is by the time I get around to making a new, oh man, by the time I get around to making a new chicken, I probably can afford to make a new roost too. Right. This is I was slightly off in my position where I started, and now the game is making me suffer for it. Falling to my death. I'm holding like 3 different buttons down. Let's see. There we go. Is that put some light here, put some walls there. And now I'm stuck on something. Okay. Let's see. The good news is from the back end we can see this stuff, so I can just sort. Guess it's might just be easier to do this. Okay. Let's hold on to a full stack of nether quartz. And cobblestone tells me that I'm full. And let's see. Up. Oh, there's like a... No, that's a drawer. So, climbing backwards. Like, I really need a jet. So, or a halo ring. I don't think I'd be anywhere close to a bauble that lets me fly, but maybe a simplistic redstone item might work. Maybe. Let's see. Let's get as much wheat as possible. I think that puts us in a position where we're also kind of done. We need another chicken breeder, just so I can get some of the chickens that I didn't. Alright, let's see if we've got some more hay bales. I don't have enough. Darn it. Darn it. Over here we can repair this. And no big deal. Now to come grab, I could grab it all, I guess, and just stick our obsidian ready for us. Let's see, 5, 6, 5. Looks like that's Pretty good. And 464 or 554. Put that there. Put these. So I want log chickens to move out of our inventory. I want let's see, we got some seeds, so we can put all of that. Maybe I need to make another bag. Let's see. Like one more storage bag would require leather, which I do have leather, but if I'm gonna make anything with leather, it needs to be the conveyors. Yeah. Conveyors, conveyor belts, using the leather, and put that there, that there, all of that there, and balance that out. 40 more conveyor belts. That could do it. Let's go over here and turn on the lights and see if that might convince this tiny baby skeleton with the googly eyes. Again, the googly eyes mod, funny, sure. Does it really need to exist? Not really. Is it taking up RAM? Is it making things more difficult? Probably. Let's see. Blaze powder. Block of coal. I'm gonna click on everything. Right, and place that, place that, place that, place that, place that. Cobblestone. And where are we here? Seems like every time I turn around, these things are getting messed up again, which I'd like to have some way to get rid of that, the extra liquid. I don't know really how to do it though. And we've just got a huge amount. So and I kind of don't want anything in block form quite yet. But I think we'll get to that point at some point. But until we can access our inventory, also you have these issues, certainly, of do certain items really need to be in the inventory? Does it benefit anything to have them in the inventory? This stone tier barrel upgrade might be a great example. This drawer, we don't need that. Let's see. I'm trying really hard. Let's see. Lapis lazuli. Just toss a ton of that. Toss that. Compressed cobblestone. I don't think we need my heads. And frankly, it's gonna be so easy to get more of that. I don't think we need death info. Let's see. Alright. Block of charcoal. Block of coal. What are we running into? Let's see. This, like, blocks of charcoal is something I need because I need it to feed this furnace and this furnace, and frankly we need better 775, 776. We need better stuff. Right. 775 or 676. I think 676 is better. So what I want to do is hit mode on this dumps. So when I dump it here, am I dumping it? Like, hit mode dump. Right, so I want to go ahead and take out all of this stuff and just have this be full of cobblestone. And theoretically, I guess it's time to just make a new compacting drawer. I may actually even have the old compacting drawer sitting around. Right. So compacting drawer. The weird thing here is we've done all this work, we've made great progress, but I'm still kind of lost now. Like, I'm not really sure what the next step is. Where did the other piston go? Where did the other piston go? This hasn't been powered in a very long time, so I'm not making any more ender rods, but I'm not sure that that matters. Oh, we do have Granites of Infinity. I just don't remember what it's for. Alright. Let's just come over here, make another piston. I don't have anything that I can use to make another piston. Alright, well. Make another piston. We apparently lost one. Things do seem like they pop in and pop out all over the place. Right. So this alright, we didn't lose that. I was very scared there for a second. And there we go. We need our key. Here's the key. All right. Lock. So it goes cobblestone, 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 and then we need, let's see. Come on, there we go. So so seriously, is that how this is gonna go? Right. Compressed cobblestone, double compressed cobblestone, triple compressed cobblestone. If I pick this up, I have compressed cobblestone. If I pick this up, I have double compressed. If I pick this up, I have triple compressed cobblestone. Alright. So take that for a second. And then take all of that out. Then take the triple compressed cobblestone and put it in. Can I do this really, really fast? So I'm gonna have to go right click 9, right click. Let's try this. Didn't get the right item in there. So that's double compressed anyways. Where's triple compressed? You know what? I'll just take a lot of triple compressed and then right click 9, right click. Okay. So now triple compressed is right click 9. Okay. Now what? Take this drawer key. I'm hoping that this worked. And what we have is now a large amount of compressed things. Double compressed things should now be. It's just. Cobblestone still feels like it's going in here, and this is compressed cobblestone, this is double compressed cobblestone, and this is triple compressed cobblestone. Alright, we'll try this again. You know what? We need this gone. Is what we need. Right. Right. So the compacting drawer here and triple compressed here. Okay, and the key to lock the triple compressed there, and the barrel, which I just picked up, to now act as our hopper. And we can see cobblestone is not making its way through, which is great news. Compressed cobblestone is not making its way through. What do I have in my inventory? Compressed cobblestone. double compressed. Great. It's great and all, but that didn't work. Why was this working before and not now? You know what? We're going long here, but this can be solved easier. Let's just make a crafter. Crafters seem to be the easiest thing in the world, and they're not expensive really to make. Just a little bit of gold. They're super cheap to upgrade. Just more crafting tables and more items. And I guess in a weird way they are just better. They do require electricity, but it doesn't seem like they really take too much. So we'll just take a furnace generator. These generators honestly have kind of failed me. I've not found a good one yet. They all kind of suck. Drop some dirt. Get rid of that. Place that there. If you want light, put that there. And let's see. Coal. So take a stack of coal to fill in this. Right. Stone. It's not what we need. We need let's see. Yeah, and cobblestone is what we need to start with. So give me some cobblestone, and this should work well. The first recipe, export internal, take cobblestone, make it compressed cobblestone, apply. Right, the only difference is internal, keep one item in every inventory slot. Right, apply that. So cobblestone then makes compressed cobblestone. Next recipe, compressed cobblestone, internal, keep all but one, apply that. Next recipe is the double compressed cobblestone. Internal, keep one, apply. Okay. Next one is triple compressed cobblestone. Internal, keep one, apply. That makes quadruple, and was quadruple compressed cobblestone. I can't believe we actually have any of this. This, and this. Internal, keep one, apply. And, well, wow. Quintuple compressed cobblestone. This, it'll be a while, certainly until we have enough cobblestone to empty all of that out. Let's see. But we should be good otherwise. Right, and I don't think this is necessary or this is necessary anymore. So, hey, I might even be able to just get rid of some inventory items. See, sextuple compressed cobblestone, that'll be a while. Right. And the black bag now, hit it. Items moved. So that just put all of the cobblestone that I made, that I picked up, in that area. So then the question, I guess, would be, is there really not enough room for like dirt and granite? Because I think I could probably hold on to dirt and granite. No, I don't think there is. Like, yeah, I don't want that bag to have that dirt or granite, so dirt, granite, andesite, stone here. That's what I was using to fill in holes like this one. I should be looking at the favorite cactus of ours to do this. Granite, dirt. I'm really not sure that I need the maker's stuff. So we have compacting drawers now that we're not using. We have this. We have a basic drawer. I think maybe we'll make a row of compacting drawers at some point. Put this key up. I think I need some more things too. Gold ingots. I was gonna go cook that up. And wands. And chicken. And an item barrel. So, yeah, quite the collection of tools. Let's see. That's not what I meant to do. Let's get that bag out of there. Let's put that in the inventory. don't know why these iron ore pieces wouldn't be allowed in. Coal. Yeah, I think maybe this crafter might need some more work, or something else needs to be done to help it along, because there's definitely some things that should be able to make it through and aren't. Then we've just got a lot of this. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. So we're still waiting for this area to clean out. I think it's as clean as it's gonna be. We've got our farming station that's making seeds pretty well. It's just using energy. We've got this going, and frankly this will probably be perfectly fine forever. I need to figure out what the grains of infinity were being used for. 897 versus 888. We may get to the point where every episode we get something to 10 10 10, but that is certainly crazy. We've done a lot of cleanup, a lot of automation, but we've done really nothing on the quest side. Maybe I could make an ender cake and go to the end, but I'm nowhere close to that. I think maybe I can make a crystal growth accelerator. We need to relook at maybe the wholesale things. I think I might now be able to make a market, because I've read I might be able to make this. I may be able to make an infusion crystal. I don't know if that helps anything now, or if that's kind of an unimportant action. We can see we're going to need a ridiculous amount of gold, lapis, redstone, diamond, copper, tin, lead, silver, nickel, fluxed. All of this just to make a singularity, to make an infinity crystal, to make an infinity ingot, to make the end of the world best items ever. And then Thaumcraft, I don't even know what Thaumcraft goes into. It seems like it's something new that wasn't even in Stoneblock 1. Well, we went a little bit longer. I keep going long. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me even further, you can friend me on Steam, gift me a game off my wish list, or you can support me through Patreon. Thank you for watching.